We need to put a red line with Iran. You know, you can help stabilize.
How do you do that?
Well, you just sit down and talk with them. We need to get Turkey
involved. It's sort of hard for me to believe that I'm hearing a Republican saying sit down and talk with Iran.
Do you realize what's happening here? If Baghdad falls and the central government collapses in Iraq, the Iranians are the biggest winner. We're the biggest loser. ISIS, as Nick says, operates with impunity from Syria to Baghdad. They will hit us again. They will march on Jordan. Three things very quickly. Put American air power into the game. These guys are not 10 feet tall. Stop the advance on Baghdad. Get people on the ground that the Iraqis trust. Maliki must go. Get a new government in place, right? And hit Syria. If you don't deal with Syria in a coordinated fashion, maybe with Turkey, regional Sunni Arab states, you'll have this happen all over again in Iraq.
Do you think the United States should now open a back channel or put it, or
He's saying a
do
front
it,
channel,
front
right?
channel
I think
with Iran in order to deal with the situation in Iraq?
We should be the ones who save Baghdad so the central government can survive, but to ignore Iran and not tell them don't take advantage of this situation would be a mistake.
One last question. We started the segment by showing the toll to the U.S. in dollars and more importantly in lives. Looking, if somebody out there has a friend or a loved one who died in Iraq and they're looking at the situation now, how do they not think perhaps that their loved one died in vain?
Well, here's the good news. The Iraqi people do not want to be governed by ISIS. The Shias don't want to be governed by Iran. They actually want to move forward. We were well on our way. The lack of a residual force, this stubborn-headed president we have who thinks he knows better than everybody else, who withdrew troops and exposed this country to the inevitable, needs to change his policies quickly. If he does, we can still save this.
Stubborn-headed
Stubborn-headed, delusional, detached president. But that's the last bad thing I'm going to say. Mr. President, a lot of people want to help you because we're in it together. The number of people that could die in this country from getting this wrong is going to be far greater than 4,000 because they're getting weapons they didn't have before. The economic chaos to the world is going to be far greater than this, and the money we spent in saving Iraq. This is another 9/11 in the making. The FBI director has warned us in Congress that Syria and Iraq present a direct threat to our homeland. You got foreign fighters from America and Western Europe occupying this battle space. They're operating with impunity. Get into the game, Mr. President. Leaders are judged not by the fact that they never make a mistake, but how they adjust to their mistakes. Bush made plenty of mistakes. I've made plenty of mistakes. Obama's made plenty of mistakes, but we have an opportunity, and time is running out, to turn this around. Get involved with air power, stop the march toward Baghdad, deal with Syria, but get a new government in place as quickly as you can that will bring the Iraqis back together for a counteroffensive.
Senator,
if we don't, God help us, because we're next.
Senator, we could talk about this for hours and probably not scratch the surface. Thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you.